Hello together. I'm sorry. I am May, and today I would like to talk about what has happened during a year of really intense drawing of Neurographica. And as you can see, a lot of happiness has happened and a lot of positive things. So maybe I stop giggling here. I am a little bit nervous. So, I was drawing really pure Neurographica, not neuro art. It have been drawing with topic, with description, really properly done, and the description is very important um, because you get aware of things about which you don't get aware if you don't write it. You can learn all about it in the basic course, and from there you can move on. Anyways, I did in the 365 days about 400 drawings. All of them, or most of them, I would say like 90% of them have been about my mindset. They weren't about like material things like I want a new car or I want more money on my account. Those things sort of appeared as side effect. But they weren't the most important stuff. Um, I am right now, as you can see, it's everything is very empty. I am in a new home, and it really is the home of my dreams. We are now since a month here, and this is actually the last room which is not finished. And it has happened. It has happened. I was drawing it, and here we are. And again, I was not drawing new house. I was drawing where I want to live. And in my meditations, I was thinking of how I am going to feel. You know, it was not like I want a new house. It was like I want to feel like this. I want to see this. And one example from this window here, I can see the sunset, and from another, I see the sunrise. And that was what I was drawing. That was what I was imagining in, in meditation or in my dreams and whatever. So, yeah, that's a little bit of explanation. How it started. When I have found Neurographica, I have already known that I want to change something. I was sort of settled in a life which I did not passionately love, but it was okay, it was comfortable. And I started to look for a new passion, for some excitement. I have just turned 45, so it may be some sort of midlife crisis. But I knew I want to love my life again, you know. And I want to love myself as well because I was also with me, myself settled. And then I have seen the drawings on Facebook, and I have tried few because as I have seen them, they sort of spoke to me. There was something what I saw in it, and so I have tried it, and I have seen that it works. I have tried it with some thoughts I had on my mind before I went to sleep, and I have realized that these thoughts are gone. That I have sort of solved the problem with the drawing, and that was incredibly great for me. So I knew I want to know more, so I have embarked directly on the instructor course. I think I'm talking about it in the previous video with the very, very bad lightning. um, yeah, uh, so I went really straight into it. I have jumped into the cold water. Um, for me, by now, after the year, Neurographica is like, I call it meditation on steroids because it goes incredibly fast into the depths of your mind, and you really find thoughts which you even did not know are there, or you find you connect things from your life and realize why, what, how you understand it, and you can solve it. And that's priceless, absolutely. Yeah, it helps you to understand yourself. Um, let's say one example, you are using affirmations and you stand in front of the mirror and you are telling yourself whatever, I am worth it, I am worth it, I am worth it. And you sort of wait till it clicks. And with Neurographica, in my experience, it clicks much faster. At some point, it may not be the first drawing, it can be the second or third or fifth. But at some point, it clicks into your mind and you really understand the affirmation or whatever it is, the problem, whatever you are drawing. You understand it with your core and you start acting accordingly. Without overthinking it, you just simply start being what you draw. And this is when things start changing. One of the first things I draw has been my worth. I have realized, and I think many women in my age can relate, because I was later reading on it, about it, or I hear it or see it online, that at our age, women sort of start to step into background. We start to be invisible. I hear often the term being invisible, and that's exactly how I was feeling. And I was drawing it. I did not want to be invisible. I want to be, shining presence. I want to be. I'm a woman, so you know what I mean. I don't want to be like a mouse in the corner. No. So I did draw it, and suddenly I have realized that people actually treat me accordingly to what I draw. And in my opinion, it was like changes in me. My posture has changed, my charisma has changed. I was sending completely different signals to the world. I was not somehow this. I was this, and this is what I was not able to achieve with like meditation or yoga or affirmations, but I have achieved it incredibly fast with Neurographica. So you can, yeah, you change your mindset, but through the mindset, through this very, very deep understanding, you change your behavior. So you change really your core, and that's incredible. Uh, Another example or thing which I have noticed is goal setting with Neurographica. You can determine the importance of a thing for you, or let's start from different point. When you like each of us does have something like that. I want to lose weight, I want to learn Spanish, I want to learn drawing, I want to write a book, or whatever it is, and we talk about it. We talk about it for years, but we do nothing to get there. And when you draw, you can draw the thing, and during the drawing, you sort of determine the importance of the thing for it. So you either drop it or you start doing it. And really, at some point, or with some things, I really felt the urge to stand up from the table and start doing the thing. And I did. And last year, I have co written a book, and I have finished several projects which I had for a few years, like home things which I had for a few years on my table. I have started to learn Russian. I have finished the instructor course, of course. Then I have finished a wellness coaching course, and so on and so on. Now I'm finishing neuroscience course, and new worlds are opening for me. I don't feel invisible anymore. So yeah, this is where Neurographica is really incredible method, incredible tool which can help you to find your passion and follow your passion, and make you feel confident, you feel happy, you change. Of course, you change. Another aspect is that Neurographica helps you to stop fearing change. We are habit creatures and we love our comfort zone. And on paper, with a marker, we can safely explore change and teach our brain that it is safe to leave comfort zone and that it can even be exciting. And my own life has changed completely over the last few months for better, and I'm convinced that losing fear of change was one of the factors which helped me to manifest this new life. And uh, I see it often in the groups and in the forums and in the posts about Neurographica that people keep saying, yeah, I know you're supposed to do it so, but I am used to do it so. And to everyone who has ever written it, I suggest to you try the other way. And I have been there too. I have tried, and things have happened. So I can really just recommend you follow the basic rules and go into it. And once you have mastered them, you can start breaking them. But first go and try it. It's really safe to leave your comfort zone. And when you do that on paper and you realize you can, then you will do it in your real life too. And that's when things start rolling. So it's my sincere recommendation, go and try it. Another thing is my focus ability has improved. I am finishing projects instead of leaving them for later. And it's small things and also big things. Like, all of us, we have something like, I want to write a book, I want to learn drawing, I want to speak Spanish, I want to whatever it is. And we talk about it for a year. I want to lose weight. Yeah, that's my favorite, my personal one. And we just don't start, we don't find time or whatever. And when you draw it few times, you can A, determine the importance of it, because many of those things are just goals that you actually don't want, but you are supposed to want them, like everybody does it, so I should too. So you realize, is it one of those, or is it really my heart's desire? And if it is, and if you draw about it, at some point you will really be forced to stand up from the table and go and do it. And I have done it several times last year, and it's incredible. So that is really next important thing. Then there is one thing which I call hyperpresence, and that is, and yes, I have notes here because I did not want to forget anything. So I call it hyperpresence. It is something where I am really in now. I I have even stopped having jet lag when I travel. And I was on both sides of the world this year. I have been to Indonesia and I have been a few times in USA. And I simply arrive and I am there. In the past, I have arrived and I went to sleep. And I was still, on my time zone and I was tired and whatever. By now, not at all. And I think it is the awareness of the moment, and it shows with little things like whatever. I come in a room, realize I have 5 minutes time, yes, I have to do this, I go and do it instead of leaving it for later or whatever. uh, those little tiny things at home. And so that's one of the of how this shows this hyperpresence. And another is really the jet lag thing, and the awareness of time as well. It has changed incredibly, and I think it's for everyone different, because I have heard people describing similar things, but each of us is different, so we won't have the same effects, but I am 100% sure that everyone is going to have some, if you give it the time and draw. So, yes, this was my year and what it gave me and what Neurographica is for me. Uh, at the end of the year of drawing, I had to take like a few months off. I did not draw because I needed to adapt to the changes. I needed to arrive in the new life, settle in, and also I wanted to take time to appreciate it. because I mean, we all know about gratitude. So I did not want to, rush through it all and sort of take it for granted. I took my time and I have simply enjoyed. So this is where I am now. Now I am ready to start next project and start intensely drawing again. This time, after my mind, the focus is on my body. And I do sincerely hope that you will join me on my way. And if you wish, you may, of course, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, I think that's it for today. I thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again soon. Bye.